Israel strikes Qatar. Israel carried out an airstrike on a negotiation center in Doha, killing 6 people. The attack sparked wide international outrage, prompting the UN Security Council to convene an emergency session and reaffirm its support for Qatar's sovereignty. Global Resistance Flotilla targeted in drone attack off Tunisia. The Global Resistance Flotilla, a convoy of dozens of vessels carrying activists from 44 countries to break the Gaza blockade, came under 2 separate drone strikes in Tunisian waters. Tunisian authorities condemned the assault as a planned operation and announced that the flotilla's voyage has been postponed. Conservative activist Charlie Kirk assassinated, raising fears of political violence in U.S. Charlie Kirk, founder of a prominent conservative organization known for his staunch support of Israel during the Gaza war and close ties to former President Donald Trump, was shot dead by a sniper in front of 3,000 people at the University of Utah. The attack has intensified concerns about escalating political violence in the United States. Australia reports unprecedented surge in anti-Muslim hate. An official Australian report reveals that Islamophobia in the country has reached an unprecedented level, with hate incidents against Muslims rising by 1,300%. Women and children, targeted because of their identity and appearance, have been especially affected. The government says it is reviewing recommended measures to curb this dangerous trend. Iraq and Oman sign strategic oil pipeline deal. Iraq and Oman have signed agreements to build an oil pipeline linking Basra to Oman's Dutton port, along with strategic storage facilities capable of holding 10 million barrels. The project aims to diversify export routes and reduce dependence on the Strait of Hormuz. Ethiopia inaugurates Grand Renaissance Dam after 14 years of construction. On September 9, 2025, Ethiopian Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed officially inaugurated the Grand Renaissance Dam after 14 years of construction. Egypt and Sudan have condemned the unilateral move, calling the project a serious threat to their water security and share of the Nile. Gen Z protests rock Nepal, 51 dead, Prime Minister resigns. Mass protests led by young activists against corruption and a social media ban turned deadly, leaving 51 people dead. After demonstrators set fire to parliament and the Prime Minister's residence, the country's leader announced his resignation. Bloody terror attacks and city sieges in Mali. Al-Qaeda-linked Jamaat Nusrat al-Islam wal Muslimin launched coordinated assaults on police stations across Mali, set fuel trucks ablaze, and laid siege to several cities. Dozens of security personnel were killed or wounded, and key transportation routes were disrupted. Morocco installs floating solar panels on Tangier Med Dam to combat water loss and boost clean energy. Morocco has installed 22,000 floating solar panels on the Tangier Med Dam to cut water evaporation by 40% and generate 13 megawatts of clean power. The project, the first of its kind in the country, aims to tackle a water stress crisis that causes an annual loss of 1 billion cubic meters of water. China unveils world's first 6G chip with speeds exceeding 100 gigabits per second. Chinese researchers have announced the development of the world's first 6G chip, featuring innovative optoelectronic technology capable of operating across all frequency bands. The breakthrough enables data transfer speeds above 100 gigabits per second and is expected to reach commercial deployment by 2030.